got to be quiet today because the next door neighbours are sleeping. But we're going live, and it's exciting. But we have this piece of glass, and we're going to be drawing a picture. Just in case you've had a bad day, we'll draw a cute cat first. Right. First up, we need some ears for our cute cat. We also need a nap because we've been awake for way too long. Nothing like a little bit of insomnia to just increase your ability to draw pictures. We'll move you back there a little bit. Nice. Lovely. Look at that. Or maybe some big eyes. Yes. The larger the eyes, the cuter the cat, right? That's how that works. That's ridiculous. Otherwise, you just have a set of eyes with a tail. That would be cute, actually. Quite disturbing, actually. It doesn't matter. Maybe some eyelashes, I think, you know. Some eyelashes on fleek. That's true. Hello. What? Megamind? I haven't seen Megamind since it came out. That's exciting. Hello, meme man. Lol. How you doing? That was a shout out to you. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. I just read that out. It's on my screen, but it's. I thought it was like a comment, but it's not a comment. That's not true. Oh, his nose is too big. That's sad. Should we get rid of it? I think so. Let's get rid of it. Perfect. Ooh, now he's a bit fuzzy. That's okay. We can fix it. It's all good to do. True, Leisha. Don't worry, meme man. Leisha's here. Shout out to you, Leisha. How you doing? And Lorraine Mitchell, a little ray of sunshine. Welcome to Leisha and Lorraine, two of the best lils ever in the history of time. You wrote Nomus. Who you wrote to me? You called me. I'm confused. What? You wrote Nomus? This is insane. Hello, have no fear. Maddie is here. Hello, Maddie, and Leisha, and Lorraine, and me, man. Everybody's here. All the best people. What do you mean you wrote Leisha? You need to be less specific with what you say. That's right. I know, I haven't been doing lives, Lorraine, because my children were in a play, and I also had essentially three full-time jobs. It changed Nomus to called. Oh, okay. That's right. Called can be my name. You can call me Called, which would be very confusing. Anyway, that's why. So they were in a play, and then I had three full-time jobs, and then, oh my God, it's been intense. I haven't even made any videos. Look at this cat. It needs some whiskers. But what should we draw? Hi, I'm Mr. Called. What should we draw today? I've got to hold the thing correctly. Ouch. The play was intense. It was an intense play. It was actually the kids' version of Shrek. It was wonderful. Anyway, let's draw a tent. What a good idea. Here's a tent pole. He's from Poland. Sorry. That's how you draw a tent, right? It's pretty intense. And we'll draw some eyeballs in the tent. Yeah, how are you, Leisha? Tell me. Goldcorp is here. If you're looking for some company... Oh, did you ever draw my evil banana with scissor hands? Asked Maddie. Well, Maddie, for some reason, your comment got flagged, so I had to allow it. That's weird. Let's draw a evil banana with scissor hands. What a good idea. You're silly. You've got a popcorn thing on your head. Thanks. Yes, life gets in the... Life is the thing that gets in the way when you're making plans or something. I can't remember what it was. Anyway, that's pretty intense. So we'll just quickly draw that. That's intense. And now we're going to be drawing a banana with scissor hands for no reason other than Meme Man decided to do it. You dreamed a banana cheese? Well, they're the same color. That'll be fine. Thank you. That's a very cute kitty. I appreciate it. It's very important. Does sound like a great idea. Right, now when you're drawing a banana, you've got to make sure that you get the banana correct. Otherwise, you can end up getting in big trouble on the internet and also off the internet. That's very important to remember. Oh, look at that. That's a pretty good banana. Just needs a little bit at the end here. That's a nice banana. Oh! Okay, and now the banana needs some eyeballs. I am a banana. Okay, good banana so far. Now he needs... Yelena Belova loves my accent. Don't worry, it's not my real accent. I'm actually from Brazil. No, I'm joking. And this is some scissors. He's got scissor hands. Wow, how do you draw scissors, guys? Okay, here we go. There's one of those. And then there. Perfect. Look, he's got scissors for one hand. And now he needs scissors for another hand. Let me just check this here. Overall opposites. Likes eggplants, and that's fine, you know? It's okay. Nothing wrong with that. His name is Edward, that's true. But he also has his eyelashes on fleek. There we go. And maybe his tongue can be sticking out. That's nice, isn't it? And now he needs another one. So, how to draw scissors? Wow, I don't really know how. But that's one of the handles. And then the other handle comes around here. There we go. And we have a beautiful banana with scissor... Oh, no, I haven't finished it yet. There we go. Perfect. Absolutely amazing. Banana. Have you drawn with your left hand? We can, Bradley. Would you like me to draw something with your left hand? Can you draw my PFP? No, because I can't see it. There's a person playing a guitar. That's right. Please hit the like button and subscribe. Thanks very much. Munchboy says 6'7". Shout out to Munchboy for saying a number. Ouch. That was great. We're going to do it. Leisha is famous for her banana bread. Damn right she is. And I'm not sure what that means. Is that a euphemism? Look, this is my other hand. Shush now. We're going to be drawing something. I've forgotten what I said. So let's go like this. Yelena, I appreciate it. This is peak, says Yelena. This is with my left hand. It's a little wobbly. I want some banana bread. Can you send me some? Drawing with your left hand whilst holding a piece of glass is very difficult. Oh, look how happy he is. Thank you so much, Yelena. I appreciate it. Right. It's all right. I'm not unemployed. You can have one of my jobs. I have too many of them. There we go. That's what happens when you have children. Look at that. That's amazing. Now, to make this piece of bread, banana bread, even better, we're going to give it some legs because, you know, drawing legs is funny. Crap nuggets. Sorry about that. Bradley, look, I've been drawing with my right hand for a long time. You know, and then when you draw with your left hand, that's what happens. And there we have some beautiful legs for our banana bread. Amazing. And what do we need? Yelena says... Yelena Belova. Hey, you're the Avengers woman. What's her name? Florence Pugh. Pugh? Florence Pugh's legs. There we go. Amazing. I can draw a dog bark. Dog and bark. Somebody said a 6'7" again. Friends, we're just friends. Same here, Munch Boy. All right. Florence Pugh. She's so cool. She's like, she can cook and stuff and do cool flips. She's so cool. Family-friendly fishnets. Here we are. Lorraine Mitchell, just for you. Let's add some half-lards here because everybody loves bread. And that loaf of bread is the worst picture I've ever drawn. Oh, wait. Somebody said 6'7" again. What did 6 say to 7? Please, careful, because you're going to get eaten by 8, 9. 56. Uh-oh, it's changed. This is dangerous. Hold on, somebody said here. This message has been held for review. Overall opposites has a picture of a banana. Cheese. All right, we can get some cheese. Cheese. Are you ready? Wait, hold on. Hold still. Put that away. It's a banana. Next, we'll take a quick selfie. I do have a candle, though. It's handy. It's a bit bent, but we won't talk about that because I think we'll get in trouble. Nice. Everybody say cheese. 3, 2, 1. Cheese. Nice. I like it. Rocket pants. Okay, we're going to draw a cheese wearing rocket pants and a top hat. That's what we're going to do. Right, so here's the cheese. It's a beautiful, beautiful cheese. Absolutely phenomenal cheese. As you can imagine, it's got holes in it so that you can tell it's cheese. Otherwise, it just looks like a block. And then we have some beautiful cheese. On the other side here, we've got a wedge of cheese. And I drew it a little bit wrong, but that's all right. No problems. There's its little face. Now we need some rocket pants. How do you draw rocket pants? I feel like you're being rude. But we'll draw them anyway. It's not a problem. There's the rocket pants. Perfect. Now you can tell it's rocket pants because you've got... Shout out to Lorraine Mitchell for saying the funniest thing that I've read this morning. Get bent, candle. Too bad it's already bent. It's actually really interesting because these were perfectly straight when I put them in here, but they've slowly bent over time, which is disturbing. 9 plus 10 equals 21. That's not true. Okay, rocket pants. We've got some beautiful rocketing going on here. And maybe a patch there, and maybe a patch here. And then maybe some, clouds and stuff. There we got a rocket patch. Nice. Rocket pants, I said. Sorry, shush. Can you draw a mouse? Yes, Bradley. Shout out to Bradley. Out. Let's draw a mouse. What a good idea. Now, first, when you're drawing a mouse, you've got to make sure you get the shape of the mouse correct. There we go. And then you've got to put the buttons on the mouse in the correct way. And then you need the cord of the mouse. There we go. We've drawn a mouse. Lovely. This is amusing. Very, very beautiful. Who's you been? David McCann. David is saying some funny things that we can't repeat on the main channel because it's inappropriate. I forgot the top hat. This is very true. I did forget the top hat. Sorry, Vortrix. Right, we need this top hat cross here. Beautiful. Look at that. That is the bottom of a top hat. And here is the top of the top hat. And we'll just colour in the sides here of the top hat. And now we have a cheese with rocket pants and a top hat. Nice. Lorraine says, Billy Bongos! Look, family-friendly fishnets. Shout out to Billy Bongos. Wrong thing. Thank you very much. Oh. Amazing. Wait, Lorraine says, I was going to say candle got melted, but it's winter there, right? Yesterday in Oklahoma, high temp at my house was 108 F. No need to swear, Lorraine. 108 times. Okay. Actually, I think that's a funny idea. The very big cheese suggests to make a lamp with girly legs, but one is buffed out and one is skinny, which I think is interesting. So we're going to do that. So this is the top of the lamp. Then we go add some light. There we go. Perfect. So we need to shake our pen a little bit. Thank you very much. And now we need one here. Sweltering 30 degrees Celsius here today, says Leisha. 30 degrees Fahrenheit? Or 30 degrees not Fahrenheit. The F. Frangipani. Look, there's one leg, okay. And the other one, it's Mrs. Bongo's birthday. Okay, hold on. We just got to quickly draw this leg. 148,000%. I don't know how to draw a skinny leg. There you go. And then we have one skinny leg and one long, nice leg. Leisha Yaw. Leisha Yaw? Munch Boy's being naughty, I think. I had to swear. It was effing hot. That's right. Okay, so we'll add some fishnets here for Billy Bongos. Just, quickly. Jack, this is insane. I haven't seen you for so long, and then I saw you like twice in a week, and it's just insane. There we look at that. Absolutely. Did you get my email? Billy Jack? We can't talk about that. It was on the 23rd, but yours is on the 28th. Yours is today. What are you talking, Jack? This is crazy. One leg is far away. It does look like it, doesn't it? Sorry, what were we drawing? Cake. That's right. Let's draw a cake for Mrs. Bongos. First up, what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick selfie of all of these because it's going to be great. Everybody say cheese in 3, 2, 1. Cheese. That was great. Thanks, everybody. Okay. Yours was the 21st. Well done. Happy birthday, Yelena Boleva. Yelena. I'm going to get rid of this bread, okay? I just don't like it. And we're going to turn it into a cake. It doesn't rub off. That's disturbing. We've just got to put a little bit of moisture on there. Works better if it's a little tiny bit moisturized. Simon, why do you talk yourselves into these corners? It's a bad idea, Jimmy. Wait, here's another bit. Okay. Okay, now we need a cake for Mrs. Is Anna Bongos here or is she asleep? Munch Boy, how was your day? My day was pretty good. It's 5:26 a.m. I woke up at 4 o'clock. Tried to get back to sleep, but alas, no joy. So first up, let's draw a candle. Very important to draw a candle on top of your cake. And we've got a little bit of a flame there. It's on fire. It's screaming because its head's on fire. Oh my God. And look at its little mouth there. Now, when you finish drawing the candle here, you've got to make sure it's a bent candle. Look at its face. That is the face of pain. And then, of course, we need the top of the cake, the top of the pops. There we go. Oh, look at that. That's a nice cake. It's got some beautiful icing. And then we need some strawberries. Are these strawberries? Yeah, they're strawberries. For sure. There we go. This is bizarre. She's in the room just trying to get the phone to work with little bongos. Shout out to Anna Bongos and the Tiny Bongos. Oh my God, it's exciting. Who needs a phone? There's such a waste of time. Okay, now, this cake is looking wonderful. We're going to add some beautiful eyes to our cake because, why not? We can do anything we want. It's your world. You can make happy little mistakes. There we go. Look at that. And then some lips. And then, of course, some legs. Dolly Parton died. No! Did she really? That's terrible. She was a great person. Oh, man. Okay, now we need some of that. This is a leg, by the way, just so you know. And one of those foots there. We have one leg on our cake for Anna Bongos' birthday. And you know what we need? 100 candles. She's not old. This is inappropriate. You can't say such things. Billy Jack, we're drawing a bongos on top of this foot here because bongos are very important. Look at that. That is a nice bongo. I haven't drawn bongos for so long. I'm getting withdrawals. Get it? Withdraw? Because I'm drawing it? It's with you? It is Lily Bongos here. Liro. Liro or Liro? Shout out to Liro. Congratulations. How old are you now? Like 27? Look, we can't put the family-friendly fishnets until we've added the other leg. Guys, come on. So we need another leg. Just maybe... there's no room for this other leg. Maybe across here. So this leg can go over here. Nice, look at that. There's a knee. It's a bit bumpy. Nothing wrong with a bumpy knee. That's what my mum used to always say. And we'll put that there. Beautiful. There we have an amazing cake for happy birthday to all of the can. We can't put 100 candles on there. Nearly 11. High five. Whoosh. Congratulations. Well done to Lily Bongos and all the bongos. Congratulations. I never finished my sentence. All right, we're going to add some family-friendly fishnets, of course. Here we go. She's living enough for my birthday expenses. Expensive few weeks. It does sound like an expensive few weeks. Too many birthdays. That's like July in my family. There's lots of my big extended family's birthdays in July. And then in February, it's my birthday and my dad's birthday and the twins' birthday and a bunch of other people. Look at that. That's amazing. Let's take a quick selfie. Everybody say cheese. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, perfect. That was great. Thanks. Love from India. Thank you. I appreciate it. Love from Australia. Make a birthday cake, but the candles are the legs as they are melting. Ugh, that sounds creepy. Cheese and thank you. Happy birthday, Anna. The very big cheese, you seem to be spamming, and that's inappropriate. Nobody likes spamming. That's wonderful. Right, we've got a little bit of space up here. We can draw a cake. I think this is a good idea. So we're drawing a cake here, and you said to make the legs... Looks like a pie. You said to make the legs the candles. So we got one little thing. What am I doing? There we go. One candle. 2 candles. That just looks like an upside-down cake. Poor little upside-down cake. His top is at his bottom. Because little upside-down cake, his bottom's at his top. No, I can't remember the words. There we go. There's a cake with legs as candles. Kind of looks like a jellyfish, doesn't it? Nice. Let's add some bubbles. There we go. Look at those bubbles. Nice. I like it. Beautiful. All right. We've finished this piece of glass, I think. Not sure if you know. Like Combs University. What the hell? Not sure if you know who he is, but saw Luke Combs for anniversary. That is in August too. Nice. I don't know who Luke Combs is. Does anybody know who Luke Combs is? Everybody say cheese in 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Okay, we've got that much. Thank you so much to Tegla YT. I appreciate that. Tegla YT, because it's better than coffee. It doesn't give me migraines. You're great, uncle. Thanks, Tegla. Why you call me uncle? I'm not related to you, as far as I know. Maybe I could be. My mum was like 50-something when she found out she had a long-lost brother. Like, for true. It's amazing. He's a country singer. Luke Combs. Yeehaw. I just need a little bit of hydration. You know how it is. Not a sponsor. Blech. That's intense. Nobody talk about their ages online, please, except for if Lisa's here, except for Lisa and me. G'day, Lisa. How's it going? We're just going to have a conversation. Everyone else can bugger off. Am I allowed to say bugger off on the internet? Well, I've said it twice now, but if I keep saying it, then maybe I could get in trouble. But Lisa, how are you? How's it going? A fictional world you'd love to visit? Wait, there was a sticker thing that popped up. What's going on? He could be. Has lots of accents. I'm not doing an Indian accent. Wait, I can do King Julian and get away with it. King Julian, quick before we will come to our senses. I think that's fine. You can say that because King Julian, he's funny. Right, let's go with it here. Lisa never answered me. I think she might have fallen asleep. It's cool. Old and crazy nonsense. Hello to Clumzo. Shout out to Clumzo. Ouch. Wow, the very big cheese has a great idea. By the way, your cap is too good. I need to eat popcorn. So do I. Odd bugger offs. Cancel out the even bugger offs. Oh, okay. So go to a set. Hold on. I've said it 4 times now. A potato superhero. Tiny superhero. Cape massive boots. 1 arm. Ridiculously long shocked face. Flying through the air while chasing a giant angry chicken. Give the chicken tiny glasses. Wow, that sounds complicated. Let's go. Give it a go. An axolotl. No, because it's... Okay, we're going to draw an axolotl, not a potato, because it's... Lily Rose's birthday. Lily Rose. Bugger off isn't as serious an offence in the USA. Isn't as serious. That's good. In the US, well, I mean, in Australia, it doesn't mean anything. It's just, sure, let's talk about that. Right, here we go. An axolotl. Any particulars? Well, look at it. With a sunbed on the beach. Oh, man, I want to go to the beach. I hate the beach. I want to go on holidays. And then we keep having to go to the beach for holidays. Okay, there's the beginning of the axolotl. Howdy to the family. Thanks very much. Lisa, that's my Canadian Saskatchewan accent just now. There we go. I will say hello to them, and it will be amazing. How are you doing, Lisa? I feel like you sent me a postcard, and then I never sent you a postcard back, and then I feel bad because my life kind of just went off the rails. A little, not as bad as yours, though, but that's true. Sand in fun places. Damn right. You can't say that, Lisa. Okay, hold on. We've got this cute little axolotl, and he's sunbathing. But he needs some sunglasses here. Wow. There we perfect. Look, that's sunglasses, by the way. I don't know if you can tell. On the top of the head. And then little tum-tum. Billy Bongo, stop that. It's not my birthday. You've had an expensive August. Hold on a second. We just need to quickly draw Lily Rose this amazing picture. There we go. Now, look, they're sitting on the sunbed. We're just going to quickly draw the sunbed here. Lovely. And there's the sun. On the beach. Wait, here's the sand. And a belly button. There we go. Perfect. Absolutely amazing. An axolotl on the beach. Look, Billy Jack, I appreciate it immensely. Thank you so much. Shout out to Billy Jack. Ouch. Phenomenal. Idea for the golden frame. The scene from The Lion King on the cliff, but with pear babies, donkeys, and dolphins, and axolotls. Whoa! Lisa, holy crap. Are you serious on a dating site? That is amazing. Can I be your wingman? Oh my God. I would totally do that. That would be so much fun. That would be dangerous. Lisa, it could be really dangerous. Holy crap. Oh my God. Imagine, Lisa, we could go to the pub and then we could get slightly drunk and then I could be your wingman and then pretend to be your gay best friend. That's a bad idea. Okay, thank you so much to Billy Jack for making an amazing donation. We're going to draw this on the amazing golden frame. I mentioned the word dating app and then the numbers went up. That's funny. Okay, the scene from The Lion King on the cliff, but with pear babies, donkeys, dolphins, and axolotls. God damn it. Why do you do this to me? Okay, pear babies, donkeys, dolphins, and axolotls. Okay, so first off, let's draw a dolphin, because they're the hardest ones, right? Here we go. This is a dolphin. I haven't drawn a dolphin for a while either. Look at that. King Mufasa. What? Oh, it looks awful. Okay, and then we need one of those. And then on the top of the dolphin is, of course, the pear baby. Now, the pear baby is very excited about being on the dolphin here. Swimming with the dolphins. Okay, maybe the pear baby can be standing on the dolphin because I accidentally drew it a bit high. There we go. And there's a little pear baby. Look at him. Oh, he's so cute. And then, he's got his little tunic on. And he can be standing there with long legs. Ooh, very nice. What came to me in a dream, I do blame your brain. It's true. Scammer 0, Lisa 7. Lisa. Why are you sleeping with the scanners? Look, shush, Simon, you can't see that. Look, scammers are great. Yes, stay away from the scammers. Oh my God, that'd be the worst. Right, here we go. Little paper baby on a dolphin. Now, the dolphin is, of course, on the top of the cliff here. And then he's saying, "Long live the king," or something. And I've forgotten what else is there. So let's just quickly go back and then check. What was it? The Lion King, the cliff, but with paper babies, donkeys. Okay, we need a donkey here. Scar the donkey. Scar the donkey sounds like a name. Right, and so we've got an eyeball here. And then, of course, we've got the donkey. Now, he's got big nostrils. And, of course, he's just so happy to be involved. And he's got big teeth. Because usually donkeys, they get left out of everything because they're just ugly. And here's his long ears. There we go. And maybe some hair. And he's got a beautiful mane. The main event. Look at him. He's so good. And he's supposed to be on the cliff. So he's got to have long arms. This is going to be great. Hello to Emira. How are you doing? We'll have one of his hands here because he doesn't quite able to reach. And then he's got his other hand here behind his body. There we go. And then there's his big... Can I say ass? Because he's a donkey? Am I allowed to say... Am I allowed to say that? There we go. Winky Wonky Donkey. It could be a Winky Wonky Donkey. I blame my brain, as on this day 172 of constant migraine. No way. Really? No, that's bad. I have migraines. Are you really? Billy Jack, that's not cool. Let's not get a migraine for 172 days. I had a migraine for like 10 days, and that was life-threatening. Not life-threatening. It was just so awful. We'll give him another little eye there. Perfect. And then we have Long Live the King. Beautiful. Gigi says, nice accent. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You're making a Vishnu God story. It's funny. And there we have an amazing picture. Thank you so much to Billy Jack. We're just going to write Long Live the King here in these things here. Long live and the King, of course. And then, of course, the quick come to our senses. There we go. And that is the most amazing thing I think I've ever drawn. That's cool. Thank you, Anna Facer. If you're looking for someone to face something, look no further than Anna Facer. Billy Jack also says, I love it. Thank you very much. And yep, day 172 and counting. What? Do you have a headache? What are the symptoms? I'm concerned about you, Jack, because as a fellow migraine sufferer, haha, jeez, it's not fun. It is still Lily Bongos. Well, you keep changing. Lily Bongos. Well, let's bring back the axolotl. Thank you so much to Billy Jack for that amazing donation. I appreciate it. Yes, I did hear that Dolly Parton died about 5 minutes ago, and I was really upset about that. So let's draw a picture in her honor. We'll draw a crocodile elephant. No, we won't. We're drawing a cat driving a tiny car. Let's do that. It's very big cheese. I think we just take one or two words at a time. You're changing a photo. Okay, that makes sense. It's a beautiful photo of you. Amazing. I can't see it very well, but I think you're going like this. Yeah. Entire head pain and sometimes loose sight in left eye, but yeah, okay. Wow, that is not fun. Right, cats driving a car is my favorite animal. This is a cat. He's driving the car. It looks like a bat. He could be wearing a hat, but not anymore because it's flying off the rails, just like my brain. Well, Jack, I hope that some sort of semblance of relief can be found. Holy crap, man. That's insane. Look at this cat. He's driving a car. Maybe this will help your migraine. It'll be a magic cure. It'll be a cure just looking at this cat driving. It's going to be amazing. There we go. That's insane. Whoops, dang, I kicked myself off the live. Don't do that, Lorraine Mitchell. You're keeping us all sane with your rays of sunshine. Leisha, are you still here? Speaking of sane. Look at that. Okay, now he needs just a little bit of wheels at the bottom. My pen is running out, so we'll give it a shake. It's why I choose to drive at night, not so bright. Oh, that's interesting. I have a trouble. I can put on sunglasses in the day when I have a migraine. But if I drive at night, all of the bright, tiny lights get into my brain, and it's really hard to, pay attention because all of the lights hurt. There we have a tiny cat driving a car. Now, you can think maybe it's quite large, Well, some people are weird. I'm plucking my leg. That's not what I read. Tegla, don't apologize for your English. It's amazing. English is the stupidest language in the world. Tyler says, better than 90% of live streams. Thank you so much, Tyler. I appreciate that. Shout out to you.
Out.
You don't like those NPC ones where people just go, bottle cheese, bottle, or whatever the hell they do. It doesn't matter. It did. HVTC spicy sounds dangerous. Look. Leisha, your legs smooth, beautiful. You can't say that. Anyway, how's Brandon? I haven't watched any of his videos because I haven't had time to do anything in my entire life. Look at that. That's beautiful. Now, you might think this cat is quite large, but really it's quite small. You can tell because I'm going to draw something small, big here. Live in sunglasses during the day. It just feels like a hangover rock star. Look, I think that's real. I think you're just a rock star. That's a screw. Hold on. Look, it's a screwball. Anyway, look, that's how big it is. Shush now. Wax is expensive, and there are only a few. There's only a few wax in life? And we're drawing something internally. My drawing is terrible. A bucket? Let's draw a bucket. What? Brandon hasn't opened his birthday gift? What a bastard. Why would he do that? Shocking. Why wouldn't he do that, even? I feel like Brandon is just, made cleaning videos, and that's fun. I do like the cleaning videos. You should get on his case. You should. Send him a message. Tell him I said, screw you. Oh, dear. All right, here we go. There's a bucket. Right, then. Oh, actually, what year is it? 2026 still? I made a bucket. Look at that. And we'll give it a handle. There we go. And then we're going to give it a face because you can't draw anything without a face. Otherwise, it doesn't have a soul. And then, where would it be without a soul? There we go. Look at that. He's so cute. Lovely. Oh, thank you, little bucket. He's the bucket that could. There we go. It's full of some sort of liquid. We're not sure what. Thank you so much, Horn by Man. I appreciate it. You mean this is the hat? Shush now. How are the twins? The twins are quite well. They're 13 years old now. They're in year 8. They're old, man. No, they're doing well. They just did a Shrek play where they were playing the evil twin sisters, which is amazing. And they're quite tired because they have to go to high school. But high school is amazing. So shush. Goose is here. Shout out to Goose. Simon. It does need fishnets, of course. Anna Facer, I apologize. Family-friendly fishnets. Here we go. Look at this. Beautiful. We've got the leg, the kneecap. We've got the calf. We've got the ankle down here. Now, of course, we've got the foots. Now, when you're drawing a foot, you've got to make sure that you don't accidentally draw all the toes. Just 4 of them. Look at that. Okay, and then we've got another leg coming out here. And then we've got another calf with another kneecap. And then we have another foot. Beautiful. And now we need some family-friendly fishnets. Of course, across down here, thank you to Anna Facer for reminding me that if you don't have family-friendly fishnets, you can't have legs. No, the other way around. I don't know. Who knows what's going on? Right, we'll put that across there. Beautiful. And now we have a bucket with legs. I recorded the part about screw you, Brandon, to tell him how ashamed we are. Yes, please. Message to Brandon. How do you record these things? I'm concerned. Thank you for making a bucket anytime. Shout out to Goose. Goose is how is Cass and the twins? Quite well. I just answered that. GTA 6 has taken over a year. It's taken well over a year. Make biceps in a bucket. Okay. We've got to give the biceps. Here we go. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Check out those biceps. There's some beautiful biceps there. Look, there's one. Yeah, look at that. And then we need the other one. But it'll be... Don't lick your finger, Simon. That's gross. And then we'll just put the other one there. And he's got a tricep. And then maybe some other parts of the hand. And then maybe this hand is open. There we go. And now he's got legs and arms. Just beautiful. Like it so much. Okay, what should we draw here? I know. You guys try and guess what this is while I draw it, okay? It's gonna be really hard. But I think you'll be able to do it. This pen has run out completely, I think. We'll just give it a squeeze. It's fun. Okay, Angela, nice to see you. How you doing? Nice to see you nice. Okay, there we go. That's a bit better. Now, you may recognize the hat. It's a beautiful hat. And, of course, we need some eyeballs for our thing I'm just drawing here. And then maybe... Look at that. That's a goose. Look at its face. It's so disturbing. What does it say here? Whoa, man, we need a Shrek to go with the donkey for the twins. I don't know how to draw Shrek. We can draw Shrek. Look at that goose. Well done. There's the happy Thomas goose. That's what it is. I'm going to try and draw Shrek up here where the sun is because I don't think I can draw Shrek because I don't really know what he looks like. This is going to be fun. Okay, now the big cheese. What? Hey Goose, how's it doing? So here we go. This is Shrek. Shrek has a big squarish nose, doesn't he? And he's got eyeballs, but he's kind of grumpy. So let's give him some grumpy eyes. Nice. And we'll give him a head. He doesn't have any hair, does he? Yes. No. That's right. It's a goose. It's a Thomas goose. That's what I called the goose. See, it looks like Shrek already. See, this is the Thomas goose. I drew a little love heart. That's what I said. Should you go to sleep? 1 a.m.? Yes. Good night, Tegla. Shout out to Tegla.
Out.
Nice. That's insane. Hold on a second. That's right. Okay. Just got to check those things, And he's got a bit wide face, I believe. And he's got a mouth. And he's kind of grunt. Does he have a tooth sticking out? I don't think he does he? I don't know. Doesn't matter. We'll give him some teeth like that. There we go. And he's got a chin. And I've ruined the side of his face here, but that's okay. Why does he look weird? And here's some shoulders. Well, he's got a vest on, I believe. There we go. And he's missing something. Does he have human ears? I think he might. Shall we draw him human ears? That's funny. Shrek with human ears. Does he have... he might have some spots, maybe. And some lines. I think it's great. What do you guys reckon? Leisha Young says, I'm changing the bed because Martha Stewart said 2 weeks is the limit, and I'm past that. Martha Stewart has been sleeping in your bed? That's disturbing. Family-friendly fishnets on ears. That's what he's missing? Damn right. Okay. That doesn't make any sense, Jack. Why would you put family-friendly fishnets on the ears? Beautiful. Actually, they look like waffles, and that makes me happy. Maddie says, a cute cheese cube freaking out over a toothpick in its head. This is a very funny idea, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much to Maddie.
Out.
He does need bongos. You're right. Here's some bongos. Right. It's important to draw bongos. When you're drawing bongos, you've got to make sure you say the word right 45,000 times. There we go. You may not know it, but those things are bongos. All right, we've run out of space on our piece of glass. Let's take a quick selfie. Everybody say cheese in 3, 2, 1. Your brother looks like Shrek? That's disturbing. Right. Moss says Turtle Biscuit Mane. What does that mean? Moss from the IT crowd? Maybe. My friend's dog's name is Nos. They on the ears for Fiona's legs warmers. Jack. Keep it clean, family friendly. Let's get rid of this cat. Right. We have gotten rid of the cat now. Oh, God, look at it. That's terrible. I just love that Billy Bongos comes onto these lives and he says things sometimes. And then other times he doesn't say things. And it makes me happy. Look, if you've had a migraine for 172 days, you can do whatever the you want. Don't swear. It was a bad idea. Hold on a second. We just got to clean all of this up. Lovely. Oh, have you heard of Jimothy? I have heard of Jimothy. Jimothy, the poor, deformed raccoon. Jimothy sounds like an amazing person. I'd love to meet him in real life. From far away, I think, that would be great. And add moss to your drawing, please. Moss? Oh, interesting idea. Cheers. Well done. That's lovely. We could try and draw Jimothy. Jimothy is wonderful. I kept family friendly as family friendly sausage from your post. You shush. You know, it didn't even occur to me that that was a bit, could be construed as something a little bit dodgy-wodgy. Oh my God, Jimothy is where your parents live 20 minutes away. You have to go and catch him and keep him with Martha Stewart in your bed. That's the rules, you know? I think that's what you've got to do. You know, it's amazing. We could draw a tiny worm. You need to... The big cheese, your words are too long. You need to just shrink it down just to one idea, like a tiny worm wearing a massive cowboy hat. That's good. Then you full stop. And then you just add it. Otherwise, I can't read it all because, you know, there's too many things to read in the world. Okay, here we go. Maddie, I appreciate you so much for repeating that. It makes me so happy. Let's begin by drawing some beautiful eyes. Now, this guy, he's freaking out, right? Because he have a toothpick in his head, and that's disturbing. And we'll give him a mouth. This is for Maddie. Shout out to Maddie.
Out. Out. Out.
3 times because there's Maddie, and Maddie. Oh, goodbye. Goodbye, Lily Rose. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you. You're the best. High five. Whoosh. Nearly broke the glass. What's the bed-changing schedule with a raccoon and my favorite felon? Your favorite felon? Is she? I would say every 2 or 3 hours, probably, depending on how much time they spend in there. There we go. Now, this is the cube. It's a cheese cube. Look at him. He's freaking out. He's also a bit malformed, but that's not a problem. Turkey. Great country. I like it. I also like the birds, I think. Okay, now he's got a toothpick. Wow, just here. And we're going to put that toothpick here. Well, you should have a little flag on it, I think. Like that. There we go. He seems happy. She just coming off iPad and come to watch with me with a hug. Oh, yeah. I love hugs. They're the best. Right. Now, he's freaking out because he's got a thing in his head. Look at that. That's funny. How many felons do you know? Draw one tiny ant. Okay, very big cheese. That's it. One tiny ant. That's what I saw. Right, so we've got a cute little eyeball here. Beautiful. And we've got the ant here, and he's got... Look at that. That's really cute. And he needs some antennas. And I also need a new pen. I think I might retire this pen. And there's a cute little ant. He's on the cheese cube. This is great. So we'll just pop that down. Hi, how's it going? Are you well? Are you enjoying the time here? It's a wonderful time. It's a wonderful time. Look, this is a new one. You can tell because it's shrink wrapped. It's... Don't say anything, Jack. Nobody wants to make tiny little textures, which is why they shrink wrap them. Now, look, you can shush about that. Yo, what's up? Fire at work. Are you a fireman? Is that why you've got fire at work? Who knows? Here it is. Okay, so this is the new one. You can tell because the end of it is white. Okay, I just realized how dodgy it all is. Anyway, he's trying to figure out if he identifies as Argentinian. I don't know where Argentina is. I have to admit. No comment. Thank you, Billy Jack. I appreciate the no comment aspect of what you said just now. Okay, you've got to shake your pen and then wobble it up and down a lot to get the stuff out of the end. Jack, you can shush now. I can hear your brain. Even though it's full of migraines, I can hear it thinking from here. And I'm 16,000 miles away from you. Actually, probably about 16,000 kilometers, I'd say. The Popcorn Pope is back. You can't say that. Shout out to Raslin for calling me the Popcorn Pope.
Out.
That's disturbing. Renegade Polo gave me $1,000. Nice. I like it. I appreciate that. Goodbye, Maddie. You are gorgeous. Gonna take my little girl to the doctor. Oh yeah, I hope she's okay. I hope she doesn't have a 172-day migraine. Whew, that's for sure. Still lots of them going on fires, Lorraine. I didn't know that. I do need a longer pen. Anna, you shush. The loyalist bucket heads. Okay, what are we going to draw? Renegade Polo gave me more than the world's value in stuff. A worm. Okay, we've got to try and draw a worm. This is going to behave. Anna, behave. Anna, behave. Okay. A worm trying to lift a dumbbell. Okay, so here we go. We've got the worm now. Oh, this is a nice pen. Look at that. So much stuff coming out. Beautiful. Now he's got a face here. Lovely. And we'll give him a little smile. Oh, and then we'll draw him like this. Now, this is a worm that I am taking drawing requests. Yes, fire at work, 100%. Clumso says, couldn't imagine a 172-day migraine. Then again, I can't imagine a migraine at all. Oh my God, Clumso, you can't say that to us. I know, one of my daughters got migraines before, and my other daughter, Jo, never got a migraine. And it's crazy. Give him some pretty ears. Well, Turtle Biscuit Mane, we can. We'll give him some little ears there. Nice. That's disturbing. He looks like a dinosaur. Now, we'll give him some big muscles because I don't want to draw him as a weakling. No, because he's a worm. And he's got one little arm here, and we'll give him his little hand. Nice. Look at that. There's some muscles sticking out there. Yeah. And then he's got no torso because he's a worm. And as it comes down, we'll just draw his foot maybe there. That doesn't make any sense, but we'll keep going. No flex or anything. Not to flex. I'm not flexing. Goose, how you doing? You forgot to put link to Patreon on post. I would love to join maybe after stream, please. Billy Jack, what? I can. You can't. Yeah, I'll draw you a picture. I'll draw you a picture anyway. Okay, here we go. The link to the Patreon should be in the description of like all of my videos. I think. I don't really know how it works. Wow, there we go. Look at that. That is a worm. Now, the dumbbell obviously is on the floor. My daughter gets migraines, but it has been better recently. That's good. Yes, some of the weird drugs they give you that you got to take, there we go. They seem to work a bit better. The strongest worm you've ever seen. Absolutely phenomenal. I just ate the dumbbell. That was delicious. Draw a bongo playing Goose like on the website, please. Okay. This is for Goose. Right, here we go. We have a Goose. He's got funny eyes. And then, of course, Goose has a beautiful hat here. Lovely. If Fire Artwork has any drawing requests, please let me know. Okay, now he's playing the bongos, like so, on the website. Lovely. Is it still up on the website? I'm pretty sure. Now he's got the bongos. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's the Goose playing the bongos. What is with the eyes? What do you mean? They're beautiful. Let me just fix them up. There we go. That's funny. Beautiful. And we're going to stick his leg out here. Lovely. There we have Goose playing the gongos. Gongos? Those weights aren't realistic. What are you talking about? They're beautiful. Oh, you go to the gym. I know what it is. Sponge. Sponge is here. Shout out to Sponge. That worm could beat up a big fish. It could, if there was one. If a bongo plays a bongo, is that bongo-balism? Yes. Bongo-balism. Cannibalism. Cannibalism. Wouldn't that be like a goose playing a moose? I can draw Bart Simpson. All right, look. Just because you asked Fire Artwork, let's give it a go. Now, first, when you're drawing Bart Simpson, I made a video about this. Oh, I really want to make videos again. I just don't have the time. Okay, here we go. Look, oh, that's pretty good. Look at that. And then we'll give him little eyeballs. And I can't quite remember how many things he has on top of his head. So we're just going to make that up. There, and we'll give him a little ear. Oh, yeah, mate. This is a great Bart Simpson. And then we'll give him a smile. This is not bad. And then we'll give him a mouth with his tongue there. And then there's his little lip. And that's his neck. But his neck doesn't come down that far. So we'll give him... I don't really remember. What does his body look like? He's got one of those. And he's got a tummy. There we go. But it's copyright. Oh my God. Don't look. Guys... You're not allowed to... You need to look away from this copyright. Please? It's not actually Bart Simpson. It's Bort. Who is dancing? Me. That was great. Thanks. Bart Simpson is good because it's Fart Simpson. No. Add a moustache. Okay, cool. We're going to add a moustache. There we go. There we go. It's Fart Simpson there. Perfect. Beautiful. That's not Bart Simpson. You couldn't possibly. Why did the geese hiss at you? I have wronged them in the past. Nonsense. Oh. Bort Simpson. Yeah, Bort Simpson was from the show, wasn't it? I can't remember. There was something about Bort, because I remember them saying Bort. because it sounds weird. But in Australian, you say bought. Bought Samsonite luggage king. That's right. Please draw a sponge. Okay, we're going to be drawing a sponge. A sponge. First up, when you're drawing a sponge, make sure Bart Simpson is right in front of your face. Then, of course, we need to go like this and add some sponge to there. I love saying the word sponge. Now, it's bumpy because sponges are bumpy. And then we have some square pants for some reason. Don't tell anyone. And we have a tie here. Wow. It's really hard to draw sponge. And then, oh my God, what kind of accent is that? And then in its two little legs down here. Very beautiful little legs. And some also other legs here. Very nice. Maybe some family-friendly fishnets. Very beautiful. Now, of course, we need a face. Now, when we're doing it, Mr. Hanky, Poop from the South Park, we're not drawing a poop. That's gross. We shall name Bob. Not related. Correct. Simon. Goose just says Simon. And it's funny. Okay, then we need a nose. And then one of those here. This is just a normal sponge. I don't know who would you think this is. And some eyelashes. And a smile. And then some teeth. And then... No, it does not look like a famous children's character. This is just a sponge. A sponge? It's a sponge. His name is Gary, and he's not a snail. He needs some arms. And then maybe some other arms. Beautiful. Now, some more circles there. Beautiful. Now, of course, this character, nobody knows who it is. It needs a moustache. It's true. We'll just add a moustache there. God, moustaches are awful. A really tall top hat. Good idea. We'll just put that down. Who said that? Was that Linda Davies? Oh my God, well done. Congratulations. You win 20 points. And there we have one of those. Look at that. That is a tall top hat if I've ever seen one. It needs some colours though, so we just got to hold it sideways here. Yes. G'day. And then we'll put that across there, lovely and beautiful and fantastic and delicious. And across there as well. Amazing. And there we have a beautiful top hat. But not SpongeBob. It's not Bob. It's not. It's a Sue. Sue. It's not. It's like, we'll fix his moustache. Yeah, we got a big moustache now. It's safe. This is great. And a rabbit. Oh, we can draw a rabbit. I do hate rabbits. I mean, I love them, but they live in my house and they have the cold, dead eyes of a killer. And, you know, that's the deal. And then we have teeth for the rabbit. And then the eye under the rabbit ear. This is the worst rabbit. I could have drawn a cute rabbit, Simon. I could have, but I didn't. I drew an ugly rabbit. And that's okay. And then he's got like cute little paws here. And then there we go. That is an ugly rabbit. It's awful and disgusting and horrid. And I think I might draw a better rabbit because it's terrible. Let's draw a better rabbit up here next to this worm. What a great idea. Give him heels. You mean this character? That is definitely not SpongeBob. Like this. Beautiful. Now, bunnies, they're not slippers yet, but they might be. Like the killer rabbits from Minty Python. Oh, yeah, the killer rabbit. Run away, run away. Look, we can put a human leg in the rabbit's mouth. That's disturbing. Anyway, turtle eating salad, delicious. I love turtles and I love salad. The rabbit have heels. Oh, okay. The rabbit needs heels. So we just got to grab the rabbit here with the heels, and it's got like legs at the back. There we go. What have you made me do? Ugly rabbits, so the real rabbits are not jealous since they are insecure. The rabbits can't be insecure. They have there's nothing going on. You look deep into their eyes, and there's no one there. Sorry. Ella McStella, shout out to Ella McStella for having a fantastic comment saying this.
Out.
A brain with eyes, creepy. Can the human leg in the rabbit's mouth have some family-friendly fishnets? Oh, clumso. I'm so glad you asked. There we go. Beautiful. It looks like a ham now. Hi, Ella McStella. How you doing? Right. Rick Jones also says hi. Shout out to Rick Jones.
Out.
But not as excited shout out as the other one. That is a mutant rabbit. It is a mutant rabbit. It's got some creepy, creepy legs. I think it should have some family-friendly fishnets as well, because that's disturbing. We've got to draw a cute rabbit up there, I think. We're going to do it. It's going to be amazing. So when you're drawing a cute rabbit, you've got to make sure that it has beautiful little eyeballs there. Maybe just a little, oh, just a cute one. And then his fluffy ears. And then he's got a big head. Tiny arms. Oh, and there's a cute rabbit. And then his cute little hands, because he's just, he's got an open and wide, because he's welcoming. He welcomes all rabbits and his fluffy little tail. And there we have a cute rabbit, not like this ugly monstrosity. Very beautiful. Don't forget that this is a piece of cheese with a toothpick stuck in its brain. Draw a clock, said Sponge. Not Bort Simpson, needs a boob squirrel. You can't say boob squirrel. Let's draw a boob squirrel. Now, Bort Simpson is, he's wearing a shirt. We should get shirts made. Oh my God, imagine. I would wear that shirt so much. Okay, and then we have a boob squirrel on his shirt. There, that's great. You can't really tell what it is. Oh, that's wonderful. Somebody wanted me to draw a clock. I'm a little concerned about that. Let's draw that. Yeah, I'm not sure why we're drawing a clock. There, look, it's 4 o'clock. There's a clock. It's beautiful. We do need shirts. If I had an ability to do that, and the time, I would. But we don't, unfortunately, Billy Bongos. Maybe we should start a. Surely there's companies now that do that, like where you sign up and then you can get it printed on demand and stuff. Let me write that down. Print. I'm writing it on my desk. On demand merch? Question mark? Who knows? Turtle sleeping. You can do it. Leisha, you can do it? Leisha can do it. Can you draw the YouTube logo? Savager J Speed. Why? That is so boring. You do have time to draw a clock. That's true. Look, I've got time now. This is true. You have an account, send me the image. Oh my God. We can do it with Leisha. Holy crap. But then, draw Europe. Like the whole thing? Like the white rabbit from Alice in Wonderland has a watch. Oh, that's what, yeah. I'm running late. What does he say? We've only got 3 minutes left. What's it called? Vector. Okay. Let me write this down on my hand. We're upgrading. T-shirt Leisha. That would be fun. Oh my God, we should totally do that. I can't draw the UK or Europe. I don't know what that means. LeishaBeads@gmail.com. Don't give your email out. It's a bad idea. There's not many people who can pull off popcorn headdress, but you, sir, you do it handsomely. Thank you so much to Bed Riddings. Shout out to you.
Out.
If you draw it, then you have to draw every single person in their exact location on the map. That's right, Clumzo. Draw a couch next to a mutant rabbit looking scared. I would too. It's fine. It's fine. Is it fine? I'm not sure. Mr. Bean. You mean this guy? It's Mr. Bean. It's nice. I've already drawn a sponge. Look at him. He's amazing. I need a drink. Look, this has been great, guys. We've got like 1 minute left, so let's just hang out. You want to have a hamburger together? We can have a hamburger. Let's go to this cute little hamburger. It increases the fiber, as Leisha told me last time. We can't, unfortunately, draw a herd of wildebeest galloping majestically because we've run out of time, but not completely. We've just got like a minute left. Shout out to Ben Riddings.
Out.
Not Bed Riddens. Hi, Sandbox Playtime. Shout out to you.
Out.
No hostage time. I gotta go to work. Yeah, I gotta make some Pear Baby shorts. Oh, you should go subscribe to all of the Pear Baby things. That would be great. It's going to be waiting. Oh, and also, Billy Bongos, I sent you an email. My legs are smooth, bed is clean. Leisha, no, you can't say those things. That's terrible. You can buy a really great jewelry from Leisha's website, noted above. Oh, Leisha's website is LeishaBeads.com, is that right? Let me just write it down on this map over here. Now, if you can, go to LeishaBeads.com. I'm writing this backwards. Is that correct? Yes. Leisha with an A, and then a B, like that, and then E, and then A, and then a D, and then an S, and then a dot and a com. Yes. LeishaBeads.com. Just go there and buy some amazing jewelry at LeishaBeads.com. Not a sponsor. Do they even wear shorts? I don't know who you're talking about, but we got to go in approximately 7 seconds. It's going to be great. Thank you so much for breathing, everybody. Go to LeishaBeads.com and buy some amazing jewelry, and that would be wonderful. You will send a special gift. She will send a special gift. from leishabeats.com. Thank you so much for breathing. It's been an absolute pleasure. Unfortunately, we do have to go. Thank you so much to all the bongos, and particularly the Jack and the Billy and the Anna and the Lily Rose and everybody.